With the new MyECSD portal as well as Office 365, we have document libraries in lots of different places now. We have our own OneDrive. We've got our staff room files, and in your MyECSD school sites, there are document libraries as well. And so some people like using this web-based interface to access their documents. However, other people prefer to use things like Windows Explorer, a little folder icon at the bottom on your computer. So you can drag and drop and open files and keep them synchronized everywhere. Now you've seen the OneDrive Edmonton Catholic School District synced area on your personal computer at school, your main work computer. However, we can also synchronize any folder or entire document libraries if we wish to, as well from MyECSD and Office 365. So here's how we do it. First of all, to get to MyECSD, you can type myecsd.net, or if you're signed in with the Chrome browser, you'll see under ECSD bookmarks, MyECSD. So that will take you to the new portal. And if you would like to find your demo school group, you can go under My Groups and Sites if you wish to. Some people prefer to go through their Outlook or SharePoint apps to get to those groups, but you can get to the groups here as well. I have a whole bunch. You probably don't have quite as many, but you can click Staff Room Demos. This is another way to get to your group. You can favorite this in your browser. You can also choose the follow button to follow this particular site. Now, if this kind of gets access through Outlook, which gives you this whole view of your conversations, which looks like email, if you go into files, this confuses some people sometimes. This is a list of all the files, including anything that's been sent through that email conversations piece, file attachments, as well as things in your document library. So we need the document library. So look way over here to Browse Library. This is just the document library of your demo staff room. Now, at any place here that you want, whether it's the whole document library or if it's a particular folder, you can go into whatever you want, whatever level you want of this, and hit the sync button. And it will just sync those files as you choose. Now, it's going to bring up the sync client right now. This will be changing soon to be even easier, because right now it's going to make an entire copy of that file on your computer, but very, very shortly it'll just make kind of a little link to the file so that it doesn't actually even download all the files to that computer, and you'll be able to access this from any computer. But for now, this is what we do on the computer of our choice, whether it's home, whether it's work. Pick the folders you'd like to synchronize and start sync. Get the little chime. Now I'm going to see, there it is, staff room showing up. And if I double click in there, here are all my folders that are synchronizing. And so now from that computer, and I've done this, you can see I've done this at a couple of other different places on the portal. I can just access this through my staff room through Edmonton Catholic School District. This icon looks a little different than my district OneDrive. This is what it looks like. And as many folders or areas on the portal that you would like to synchronize, anywhere you see that sync button, you will see it show up as a folder on your left-hand side there. Now, in addition to our groups, you also have a school site. Think of this as your student share. Back in MyECSD, I can go under schools, and it will pull my school that I am associated with. So what you'll see show up for me is this demo school, and you will have your school. If we go into here, this is another SharePoint site. And this one is for everybody in your school to see. This is different from your staff room site, which only your staff can see. So this is something the entire school can see. We have pictures, lots of different things, a calendar, a school calendar. So we're going to go into documents here. And so I can, anywhere I see that sync button, if I really want this view to be in my Windows Explorer, I can hit the sync button and then that will show up as a folder in here as well. And finally, anywhere in my OneDrive, I can, if it's a particular folder, I can just go into that folder and hit the sync button. If it's my entire document library in OneDrive, I can sync that to. Anywhere I want, I will sync and it will just synchronize that particular thing. So if I just wanted that one folder synchronized, I'd go into it first, then hit the sync. But if I wanted the whole thing synchronized, I just go to the main OneDrive and hit sync there. And it will show up in OneDrive down here. So that is how you synchronize folders and document libraries in MyECSD, whether it's your group documents, your school site documents, or your OneDrive.